It's a little dark. Maybe I gotta turn the light back on. Yeah, there's a light coming. I'm gonna see if I can change this up a minute. Okay, all right, I'm gonna see. No, maybe this is one. Nope. Nope, still there. Don't know. Good morning, good morning. I don't think anybody is on with me, which doesn't surprise me because maybe you thought I wasn't going to be on today. There is light coming in because the sun is shining very brightly in my studio this morning, which is really cool, but I have this like glare and I'm not sure how to get rid of it. So I don't know. I tried to figure out where it was coming from. I think it's my skylights. So we're just gonna have to go with it. Hopefully it will not distract you too much because I know that that can be a distraction. There's one of you finally popping on. If you're just now hopping into this live, let me know. There's two of you. You're probably just now getting notified because that's the way Facebook is. I only missed last Thursday. I was on Tuesday. There we go. But it's kind of got the sun went behind a cloud. So now that sun streak is gone. A little bit of shadowing going on though. All right, guys, for those of you that are popping in, put your name in the chat. Let me know how you are. Comment. For those of you, nope, now it's back. The sun came back out. Okay, guys. Hi, Joyce. How are you? I'm glad we have sunshine. It could be a whole lot warmer though, right? But I'm also thankful that we didn't get the weather that they were predicting. I'm going to try to pull down one more blind, see if this is the reason we're getting this glare. Nope. I can't figure out where this glare is coming from. I think it's coming from my skylights because I've been pulling down blinds. So hopefully this will not irritate you. I turned off the lights. It didn't help. I pulled down almost all the blinds. That's not helping. So I guess it's a skylight. Hi, Deborah. So hopefully this little ray of sunshine here is not going to be too much of a distraction. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Thanks for joining me. I think I'm going to have to build this back up again because I've been kind of MIA a lot lately. And yeah, can you believe it? It is March 17th. Happy St. Patrick's Day. We are like, what, 2.5 weeks away from Easter. Spring is here by the weekend. It is amazing time here. Okay, I did not personally go to On Stage last week because I just could not justify the cost of it. The airfare was really, really expensive. It was like almost $1,000 for a round trip. Not a straight flight. A lot of gals got stranded and some of them still aren't even home because of the weather across the U.S. yesterday. So I am just glad to be here. I'm glad to share with you. Although I have seen the new catalog, it is online. And I want to tell you, from what I can see, just by looking at it online, it's the best one we've had in a very, very long time. I think they've heard us. And I'm excited. I'm excited to actually get a real copy in my hand, which I will be ordering those next week. Now the catalog is going to be totally different. It will no longer be called the annual catalog. There will be 3 catalog 3 catalogs produced a year. They will be May through August. I think is that the one. Yeah, May through August, September through December, and then January through April. Okay, so there'll be about 90 pages each, and they will all have everything in them, like all the inks, all the papers, all the punches, everything will be in each catalog. Now, the online exclusives will still be online, so there'll be new online exclusives released, I think 3 or 4 times a year. I'm always so confused. Like, we have online exclusive in March, in June, in May, in June, for July. I don't know. I'll let you know. It's just so confusing sometimes. Okay, and then another thing that's very confusing for me is figuring out what's on the last chance list and what's not, what's current. And you know what? I'm done worrying about it. I am going to share it with you. If you have it and it's current, great. If not, it'll just give you some ideas to use, okay? All right, so today's project, there's nothing else really going on other than I'm going to order the catalogs. So for those of you that are on my list, my customers and people who have ordered from me from the last 6 months, you automatically get a catalog. If you're local, you can pick them up. I'll let you know when they're in. I can't order them until the end of this month. So then I order them and then we'll get them in and I'll get them out. The new stamp pad style, I saw a video on it. They're really cool. The 5 new colors, I really like them. They're really sort of soft and pale. So lots of exciting things happening. Yeah, so there's lots of exciting things happening, so stay close. Now, I didn't bring it, when we did the pre-order for the March online exclusives, I pre-ordered a lot of giveaways for my retreat. Like what I pre-ordered, I used for the door prizes and the bingo nights and all that for my retreat. So I don't have a lot of brand new stuff from the exclusives coming in. And then when I did go to order them, a lot of them are back ordered until next week, unorderable until next week. I do have some stuff coming, but then I had to rethink some things because I'm thinking I'm going to order the new stuff from the annual catalog. So I'm going to share with you some projects. And like I said, they might be current, they might be not. I'm just going to go with it. It's been really hard to figure out business doing it this way because it's new and I'll get the hang of it. Anyway, I'm rambling. So there's really not anything new happening except the new catalog is coming. That means I will be getting those out to all my customers. Also, a new In Color Club. We will be starting a new In Color Club with the new catalog in May. And of course, another paper share. I am planning on a 12-hour retreat in Littlestown. I'm thinking the end of June. I'm waiting for the church to give me the date back. I'm considering on what I'm going to do about my retired stamp sale. I'm not sure if I'm going to do a BOGO event or if I'm just going to do a straight old yard sale. I'm thinking about that, considering it, and then I will let you know. But that will be happening sometime this spring, early summer. Classes here in the studio are usually either the 3rd or 4th Monday of each month. So for March, it is on the 30th at 10 and 6. I think that's all I have for you this morning. But I wanted to share with you this cute little set. This is actually the product of the month for March. As far as I know, it is still available. So how you get this little set is by placing a $75 order, then you will get it for $5. Notes of Spring. I think this is one of the cutest ones we've had so far as product of the month. It is really an adorable little set. So I have 2 quick and cute cards for you. So let's get started. I'm going to show you the cards. They're pretty much the same. I'm going to pull this in so you can see it a little bit. Okay, and I think my video is dragging. It's a little bit delayed. Okay, so I really struggled with what DSP to use for this because the DSP I really wanted to use, I do have an order coming today with new stuff, so I will be sharing with you some new stuff. What little online exclusives I could get, I will share with you some of those on Thursday. Okay, so I was thinking I needed to put a little bow on this as well. So I was thinking a piece of linen thread would be cute. Okay, so the base of these are basic white, 5.5 by 8.5. The next piece is Old Olive, 5.25 by 4. And then I cut, this was just laying over there on the table. This was the paper that I used for the retreat class, and I used it for February's at-home class. So anyway, so this is the Lovely Arrangements DSP. So we're going to use that side for that, and then this side for this. Okay. So I'm going to layer those together. Yes, there's a lot of exciting things coming, guys. And that new catalog, like I said, that new catalog, I liked, my list is huge. And the last couple years, that has not been the case. So I'm really excited. I was sort of sad that I missed convention then, because of course you get to see all that, and it is a fun time. The travel time, I just couldn't justify it. The airfare was almost $1,000, and it was $250 a night to stay. So it would have been $2,000. And my business is sort of it's sort of like declining a little bit, and I get it. I exactly know why. So I just couldn't justify it. So I decided to stay home, and that was the first one I missed in the 31 years that I've been a demonstrator. I'll be a demonstrator 31 years at the end of May. So that was the first, that was the first convention that I missed. I didn't go to backstage either in the fall, and that was the first leadership. Okay, all right, so there we go. So I did these two pieces. This piece is 2.5 by 5. This piece is 1.25 by 5. So we're just gonna layer those on here. These are quick and cute. I actually really love this set. I think I was coming up with all kinds of ideas. So hopefully I can get some of the new paper in here and I can show. I think this would be really pretty with the wood grain paper. I think it would be really pretty with some of the other papers as well. But I did want to show you the stamp, the animal stamps first. These are like a two-step. So we're going to stamp the outline in black. We're going to stamp the outline in black. Yes, 31 years. And it, you know, I'm 62. Actually, to be honest with you, I started another business. Everything is so expensive, and that's exactly why I started another business. I'm going to be pretty transparent with you. My income from Stampin' Up! Is a quarter of what it used to be, a fourth of what it used to be. So about 15 months ago, I started another business. So because this was like slowing down, my customers are getting older. I'm getting older. The younger generation doesn't seem to be interested, even with the scrapbooking things. And we have some really cool scrapbooking things. And it was just really a really hard thing. But I knew that in order for my husband to retire, I needed to do something. So I did start another business, and it's going really well for me. And it isn't real time consuming. That's kind of what I wanted. I wanted something that I could work alongside this. And that's where I'm at. Okay, so you stamp the outline of your critters here. Now there's a duck on here too. I didn't use him. There's the duck, and then there's your grass, and then your animals, and then your inside. Now these insides are textured. They look like they're textured. And I think this one goes with this, and that one goes with the little grass thing. Okay. So we're going to stamp the inside of our bunny in Smoky Slate. So there he is. Isn't he cute? The only thing is there is no dies for this. You have to fussy cut, but they are pretty easy to fussy cut. Yes. I gave 31 years to Stampin' Up, and I knew that there was not, like, I was an independent contractor. So I did start putting money back, but then they did a big change a couple years ago, and I lost 75% of my team and a huge income loss. So anyway, I had to do something. I'm just thankful the Lord put me in the direction of what I'm doing now. So there you go. So aren't they cute? These are so super cute. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to stamp this panel. These are from the Textured Note dies, these two here. And I'm not sure if these are still available because they were on the last chance list. And like I said, I don't really have the time or energy to keep up with that, so I'm just going to show them to you. If you have them, good. If not, maybe you have another rectangle die that you could use and swap things out. Okay, so the greetings in this one I really like. This one says, a note of thanks. So we want to stamp that at the bottom, and I'm using Memento. And there's a new black pad coming apparently, which I'm really excited about. It's a hybrid pad, and so you don't need StazOn and Memento. It'll work for everything. This one says happiest birthday wishes. So I thought that was cute. Okay, I'm going to use Garden Green, and we're going to stamp. I'm going to bring in this scrap paper just in case I get off of here. I get off the edge of the cardstock. So we're going to use the tall grass here. And I'm just going to stamp one in the center and then off a little bit. Now I stamped these off. On the sample one I did not, but there you go. There we go. All right. Now, we're going to put these on the card front. And voila, I have two of our little creatures done already and cut out for us. So we're just going to pop those up with dimensionals. But this stamp set is so cute. So cute. I can see all kinds of things done with this. This is great for masculine cards. This is also great for, you could use it for Easter, for spring cards. But I also think it would be cute for like a woodland themed baby card. So there's just so many possibilities. And there we go. So that's pretty simple. The only thing I think I would have added, and I wanted to, but then I got busy and forgot, maybe a little bit of linen thread right here. Yep. Yes. Okay. Yeah, Joan. Yep. I actually still have people that come to classes. My retreats are full. I'm going to concentrate on that, and I'm going to keep going. And of course, these guys always show up on my lives, so it'll be okay. It'll be okay. I'm thinking maybe this catalog might be the comeback catalog. For my business, COVID wasn't really good for a lot of people, but for some things it was a good thing. I think that's what I'm trying to say. But anyway, so when COVID, when I was doing everything online and people were ordering, and that was fine. And yeah, but then when things changed and opened up, people just, a lot of my customers never came back to class again. So yeah. And then like I've had customers who've gotten old, they've have health problems, or, money's tight. So it's just the reality we live in. But I'm thankful for my many years here. I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to just keep doing this because I love to create, and I love being with people, and I love to create. So we're good to go. Just had to make some adjustments. All right, guys, there you go. That's what I have for you today. I come back on Thursday because my new box of stuff is supposed to be here today. And I'm going to be I got the jars, the strawberries in the jars, the fruit stuff. I thought that was cool, and I forgot what else I ordered. But I have a box of stuff coming from the online exclusives, and then I'm going to be sharing with you some projects from there. But thank you for your support. Thank you for showing up, and yeah, so we're going to keep going. But I thought I actually personally think that this is the cutest product of the month offering that we've offered so far, and I just love it. So yeah. All right, thanks for joining me. I'm rambling. If you're planning on coming to the in-studio class, they are on the 30th at 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. I'm working on those projects so that I will show you those. You can place your order and get it to go, like always. And I think that's about all I have for this month. All right, have a good Tuesday. Stay warm. It is chilly here in Pennsylvania today. It was just really weird weather yesterday. They were expecting really bad tornadoes. I know some did kind of touch down around wherever we were. We were fine here, but then it was snowing last night, and my deck has still got some ice on it. It's just really crazy. But I'm so ready for this to be over with. The weirdest winter I can remember. I am ready for it to be spring. All right, guys, have a great